Welcome back, big sports fans. Well, after a win against the Mets, our Jays are on a 3-game win streak as we get ready for Game 2. Jays will be sending Max Scherzer to the mound, go up against Clay Holmes. And since he's a right-hander, we'll be seeing the debut of Lance Butler, the last player we acquired a couple days ago. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Mets. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today on the hill, Clay Holmes.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Bull Bichette up to the dish. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one not close. And the count now even up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Out to short, Lindor. Throws to first in time. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. 2 down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. And we're back. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That catches the corner.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And now the count is full, and another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Fires over to Guerrero. Lindor retired.
Jesse Winker.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 out, bases empty. That one missing inside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Got him swinging.
Batting third. Right
2 outs,
fielder,
bases empty.
Juan
And now it's Juan Soto. And that's in for a strike. And it remains 2-2. And that one almost got him. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Scherzer deals. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a foul ball, he stays alive. So here's Scherzer on the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Very good pitch, backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
And the right-hander deals. That's towards center. Siri sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That's outside, and the count's full. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And JD gets a piece, now 2-2. Jimenez stands at first with 1 out. Holmes picks over. Jimenez dives back in, but they got him. On the ground to the left. Lindor. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. drilled out towards left center field. Varsho has a beat on it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
In the dirt, full count now. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score.
Two and 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
That just misses. 2 and 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That misses. 3 and 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Jose Siri. Just missed. Bases loaded, 1 away here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one inside. Look out.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Here comes the throw. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed.
And that's a fair ball. 1 run across, another comes in to score, and they lead by 4. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Juan Soto now.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Inside, and it's 2 and 2. In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. Line to left. Santander makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Toronto,
All set for the
right
start of the
fielder,
inning.
Lawrence
And now for the
Butler.
Jays, Lawrence Butler. That misses the zone. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 3. Full can.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying
Batting
up the middle
eighth,
with his
catcher,
approach. He didn't try to do
Alejandro
too
Kirk.
much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Right through there for a strike.
1 and 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back singles. Could be a chance
Batting
here
ninth,
for them to start
center
clawing
fielder,
back into this
Dalton
ballgame.
Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Up and in, and it's 2-1. Popped up, and the infield fly rule called. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now.
Jose
Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Swing and a ground ball. 1 and 2nd. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Ball to strike. The pitch. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. Guerrero the toss to first. 1 up, 1 down. Pete Alonso now, always a power threat. The polar bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah, and that home run came right here at Citi Field. He's the 4th fastest player in baseball history to reach 200 homers.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Jimenez throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires.
Ball.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. As we go to the top of the 4th, and here is Bo Bichette. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock. I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and
McNeil, Lindor, that's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one the other way. Lindor to second. There's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Pitch is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Got him.
Now batting,
making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Late swing, foul to the left. That one way inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's off the mark, and the count's full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
2-1.
That one finds the zone. 2-2 now. And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Andres Jimenez. Up the middle, McNeil. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. J.D. Martinez stands in.
Now batting.
Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Check swing, called strike.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 4-1. Lawrence Butler next up for the Blue Jays. The 2-1. That one fouled off. This one in the air. McNeil. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. 2 out. Space is empty. Now the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Some things we show. It's just some places we go. It's just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we show. Oh.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Chad Green. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So the batting order turns over, and now it's Frankie Lindor.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Jesse Winker.
Back on my Brooklyn. Yeah. Okay.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slider misses outside. Outside and low, it's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Juan Soto.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside. That's to third, and it stays fair. Winker on his way to third. Coming home. The relay to the plate, and he's out.
Up next for the Mets, third
Mark
baseman.
Vientos up now for the Mets. Next offering is fouled back.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And now it's filled up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
This one in the air. Iglesias makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jose Butto.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's the
Leading
center
off for
fielder,
the Blue
Dalton
Jays,
Varsho.
Center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
That misses. 2-1.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
He goes down looking. Back to the top of the lineup, Jose Iglesias. Next up for the Blue Jays.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
The changeup missing, and that's ball 3. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nimmo makes a nice running catch. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bo Bichette. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
And now 2-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His second of the year. It's 4-3. So 2 away with nobody on. Anthony Santander now at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. Just missed. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. 4-3 New York. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Swanson.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's downstairs and outside. Just misses. And the count is filled up. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 1 down. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit in the air, center field. Varsho moving under it. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
Mets.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Young.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here is J.D. Martinez.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Lawrence Butler. And a big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Right side, Alonso. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that one is lifted in the air. Butler makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
And there's a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On a line, base hit. So a man at first. Now Jesse Winker. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Two now. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Pickoff move to first. Lindor back in there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Here's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Daniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, one-run game. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 1-1 now. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. And a 1-2. Goes down looking. So now a pinch hitter, Ernie Clement. Looking to start something with one gone.
Ernie Clement.
Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a pop-up. McNeil. Drops into the glove. 2 away. Now it's going to be Jose Iglesias.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Iglesias.
2 down, nobody on. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And a foul ball.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Out to short. Toss to Alonso. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jimmy Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now into the game, Nathan Lucas. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number 38.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. And the batter now, Juan Soto. Just missed.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Iglesias puts it away, and there's 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Garcia, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Good eye in that spot.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. 2 out, space is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a strike across the top of the zone. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know.
Iglesias fires over to first, and that takes care of Alonso. And the Mets go 1-2-3.
Now pitching for the Mets. Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now, Bo Bichette.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. and Bichette is retired. Here's
Up
Vladimir
next, for
Guerrero
the Blue
Jr.
Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only one
Now
out
batting,
remaining.
left fielder Anthony
And now the Toronto
Santander.
cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Mr. Hicks, great seller. This is for all my go-getters. We made it. Yeah, we made it. Welcome to the celebration. And this is word to the haters. We never stopping up. Shout out to
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of them me.
Well, that was not the game we were looking for. Let's have a look at the box score. We got a couple of hits. You had Guerrero and Martinez with home runs. But most of the Jays just couldn't come through when they needed to. As for the pitching, I mean, the bullpen was good, but Scherzer just had a bad start, and the Jays couldn't recover. And with the loss, the Jays' record falls to 5-4. But they still sit a game and a half back at the American League East. And they're now tied for the last wild card spot. So remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next game as the Jays take on the New York Mets in Game 3 of the series.